police won't kill Sowore. Nigerian police. They don't start. They don't start. Police are already shooting. Police are already shooting. Police on the shoot. 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 Police is already shooting us. You see, Sowore don't faint. 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 Nigerian police won't kill Sowore. Nigerian police won't kill Sowore. Nigerian police. Nigerian police. Nigerian police. Nigerian police. Nigerian police don't shoot Sowore. Nigerian police. Nigerian police. Nigerian police. Nigerian police. Nigerian police. Nigerian police won't kill Sowore.
Democracy.
This is democracy, and this is what I call morontocracy.
Exactly.
Morons have hijacked our country.
Yes.
But what we cannot afford to do, regardless of the inconveniences, even in the face of death, is that we cannot afford to go back.
Yes. No retreat.
No retreat.
No surrender.
No retreat.
No surrender.
Our country must be liberated.
Yes.
And we are calling our people not to take this for granted.
Yes.
Your future is at stake.
Yes.
You have seen it. I walked in there into the same policemen we used to fight for. And from the canister of one of their chemical tanks, they poured directly into my nose a chemical I don't know anything about. I don't even know. What I knew next is that I collapsed. But the struggle cannot collapse.
No, never.
The struggle cannot
collapse.
So we must continue by marching back to the populated areas, which is typically, this is even supposed to take place at the Unity Fountain.
Yes.
But with this, we have been working for almost 7 kilometers. But this work and this march cannot stop now.
Yes.
That's why I decided to come out of the car. Please don't sympathize with me. You should sympathize for Tinubu, because Tinubu must Tinubu must leave this country. Tinubu
Must go.
Please, let's wait for the rest of our comrades. Let them join us and let's commence. If we cannot continue in the illegitimate position he took in 2023, and that is why we are back on the streets on June 12, 2026, some 33 years after a watershed election was held by Nigerians and was truncated by the military. The military man who truncated it is in Nina. But what has happened and what we have discovered is that Tinubu was probably part of the people who truncated the 2023 elections. Because by his conduct, he has not behaved like a Democrat. And I'm an example of it. That in 2026, I still get clamped into detention for speaking for the Nigerian people.
Hello, everyone. Did you just watch that videos, 2 videos? There you saw, first of all, a video where Sowore had been knocked unconscious. Apparently, the Nigerian police force, they went out to do a protest, today being Democracy Day in Nigeria. And of course, trust Nigerian police that will always come out and be willing tool of oppression against citizens, especially on armed protesters. Those same Nigerian police now, if you tell them to go to the bush and go and face terrorists, we have children that have been abducted in Ibadan or your state, and the police, they won't go there to go and rescue our children, but to stand against unarmed citizens who are simply demanding for the right thing to be done, the right things that even also affect them. then you will have them coming out and being all manner of what do I call it now? Be enemies of progress. That's the way that I will put it. And so saying all of these things is really so heartbreaking that in Nigeria we continue to see these kind of things. What are they doing? They protest. You see down there, allow them finish their protest. They go home. They've not shut down anything. They are not standing in your way. But consistently, what we've seen with when Sowore comes out to protest, when citizens come out to protest, unarmed citizens, the Nigerian police force comes out to do all that it's going to do. And one of the things that it seems these people do not understand is that this thing is only a matter of time. For how long are you going to keep doing this? People are getting angry. People are getting angry by the day. And it will come to a day where people are going to say enough is enough. And only God knows where it will all end up in. It's really so sad and really so heartbreaking that we have all of this sort of like going on. Even looking at the timeline, it's really
This is democracy.
yeah. I mean, just like Sowore, you just heard him there in this video say where he said this is democracy, because it's really things being crazy, not democracy in a way, but it's craziness that it's going on, and it's really upsetting that you will continue to have this kind of thing. I'm just trying to read some of the comments that have come out in this particular video, and the things that Valentine says almost Nigerians are suffering. It's good to know he's okay. The struggle continues. No backing down until something happens. And then, of course, there are people who are going to give all manner of things. Someone is saying that the fainting looks scripted. Even if you were to die, there will be that one person that will say that your death, you wanted to commit suicide. That's why you decided to go and protest. And if anything happens to you. But then, we can't stop until we get the country that we all are looking for. And we must continue to do what we need to do to get to that country. Stopping can never be an option. Giving up can never be an option. So this is just the beginning. For me, I wish Sowore well. I hope he's very much okay. Like he did stand up. When it comes to tenacity, you give it to Mr. Sowore. Mole Yele Sowore. You give it to him. Tenacity, standing on, doing the right thing that needs to be done. You will see him there standing. And even though he has fainted, he's standing back up. Sometimes people don't understand the kind of emotional things that we all go through. The kind of how do I put it now? The kind of pressure, the kind of pain that people carry, even at your own physical health. Sometimes people are sick. You still go out to protest, and anything happen. Every day we go out to protest, you put your life on the line. That I've said to people so many times that I've said my last prayer so many times that I pray when my time actually comes. I get to say that prayer, not looking at it, because there are times where I felt, no, this is it. It's over. And somehow miraculously again you are out. Especially for me, the most profound moment was during the NSAS, when the police were shooting at me. Everybody had gone, and I just raised my hand and I was walking. I refused to run. You could see they were throwing things at me. They were shooting at me. And I remember the prayer that I did to God then. And I said to God, please, God, please, let the bullet go through my heart so that I would die instantly. That was a prayer that I did to God. I was like, let the bullet go through my heart. I don't want a situation whereby I will be hurting and then I will see a policeman over me gloating. That for me would really pain me. Those were the prayers that I was making. But hey, here we are up to now. So people do put their lives on the line. And when you see people mocking them, it really doesn't make sense at the end of the day, because we're all victims waiting to happen. I think a lot of Nigerians always think that they pray and so nothing will happen to them. I always say Nigerians think they have the patent to prayers. No, nothing will happen to us. This, that. But all of us, we are victims, waiting to happen. Yesterday's victims were one survivor. Today's victims were yesterday's survivors. And tomorrow's victims will be today's survivors. The question is always, who is next? Who is going to be the next a victim, and the next victim is you and I that are alive today. Because those who have died before, they can never die again. It is the rest of us that are alive that can be killed. And so the easiest way for you not to be a victim is for you to speak for these things to be stopped when it happens to others. In that way, it doesn't get to you. But if you don't do that, it's only a matter of time before it gets to you. And being a victim, like I always say in Nigeria, it's no longer a matter of if, it's a matter of when. When would someone become a victim? The victim card is going around. So let's do all we can for these things to be stopped so that it doesn't get to our turn. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.